This is homework for Thursday, 9/22/16. It's in your homework packet. I think it's on page 6, but I'm not positive. And it's lesson 4, number 2. Yesterday you did lesson 4, number 1. If you haven't attempted this for at least 20 minutes on your own, please shut off the video and try it on your own before you listen to the video. If you have tried it on your own already, first of all, way to go. I appreciate you're not cheating. That'll help you be smarter by the end of the year. And make sure you're using a pen. So the question told you the mountain road is 5 miles long and it gains elevation at a constant rate. After 2 miles, the elevation is 5,500 feet. After 4 miles, it's 6,200 feet. The first thing I did is I recorded the information they gave me as ordered pairs. So 2, 5,500 and 4, 6,200. Now, the first question is asking me how many feet does the elevation increase per mile, which means it's asking me for a unit rate. So I tried doing 5,000, the y, divided by 2, the x, and I got this. And then I tried doing 6,200, which is the y for the second ordered pair, divided by 4, the x, and I got this. Because I did not get the same answer each time, I know this isn't proportional. And that's very important because it means that it's not going to go through 0, 0 on a graph, and it's going to have plus or minus something in the equation. So in order to figure out what the unit rate is, I can't do y divided by x. I need a slope triangle. Now, I'm just sketching the graph because you don't need an accurate graph in order to find the slope triangle, so I just put down a random point that I called 2, 5,500 and a point that I called 4, 6,200, and then I made a straight line connecting those 2 points. And I dragged the line out just because normally it would be dragged out. Then I figured out how much the change in the rise is. The rise is going up and down. And it started at 5,500, and now it's up to 6,200, and that's a change of 700. Then I figured out what the change in the run is, this part of the slope triangle, and it started at 2, and it went to 4, and therefore this is 2. Then I divide the change in y by the change in x, or the rise divided by the run. That's over here. And 700 divided by 2 is 350. That means that the elevation increases 350 feet per mile. Please show the slope triangle for how you can figure out what the slope of this is, because it's something that's brand new to us and I want to make sure that everybody has it on their math packet in their notes. Number 2 asked you for an equation for the line. Well, for an equation I need 2 things, so I want you to look at this. I need the m and I need the b. Now, if this was a proportional relationship, I would already know that the b is 0 because it has to go through 0, 0. But it's not, so this is going to be some number, but I don't know what. I already know what this is because I found it on the previous problem. It was 350. This is the slope or the unit rate. Okay, so to write an equation, you need 2 things. I'm going to be asking you that all the time. How many things do you need to write an equation? And I need you to tell me 2. The m and the b. All right. So what I did is I put the 2 points they gave me already in a table. And I could see that when this doubled, or added 2, this was adding 700. Which means if I work backwards and I take 2 away, 2 take away 2 is 0, and that's what I want to find out at 0. Then I'd have to take 700 away on this side, because it added 700 going that way, has to take 700 away if I'm going backwards. 5,500 take away 700 is 4,800. Therefore, the b, the elevation at 0 miles, is 4,800. So my equation, the m is 350 and the b is 4,800, is y equals 350x plus 4,800. And now remember that our new rule is that we always have to label everything. So the y is the total elevation. The 350 is for every 1 mile, elevation increases by 350 feet. The x represents the number of miles, and the b represents at 0 miles the elevation is 4,800. And you're done.